Alright, so I literally just got done doing water changes on the tanks, and I'm going to do a quick rundown of what I done to them and what changed and what's a little bit different with them or whatever. Just keep repeating myself with different words. In this tank, I took a couple of the plants out and put them in the 45 gallon. You'll see here in just a second, the 10 gallon is now taken down, reset back up in a different spot, but only for the next like 12 hours. It's going to be taken back down. You'll understand more here in just a second. I took all the fish I did not absolutely love in this tank, or I felt this were out of place or too big, and I put them in the 10 gallon over here. 10 gallon is going to be a temporary holding tank for the next 12 hours or so until I can take them to a different location. So I took out 2 of the male convict cichlids, the powder blue gourami and the 3 Buenos Aires tetras. I felt like they were too big and just unnecessary. Of that, the convict cichlids were all in the 10 gallon. There's about 20 of them in here in a different location. I got rid of the majority of them, put the best ones into this tank that I thought would work out. Of those, I picked out mostly males, which was my mistake, catching them when you didn't have the light on and they were kind of colored down because they were stressed out, which is hard. I ended up picking mostly males, and I don't want a high male to female ratio. I wanted a good ratio. I believe I have 2 females in here and 2 males, which works out for me. The 2 males that are in here are the parrot cichlid, convict cichlid hybrid cross. So that should be interesting. Well, actually, the 3 of them are, except for the larger female. She's just oddball convict with just unique colorations. But that's the 29 gallon. It's a little cloudy right now, a little murky. Like I said, I literally got done changing the water about 5 minutes ago, doing a water change and mixing it all up and rearranging the plants and stuff. So these are going to be the 2 biggest differences for the tanks. Some fish gone, a little bit different aquascape. And then over here is the 45 gallon. It also just got a water change, so it is a tad cloudy. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but it's a little cloudy in person. I got the koi going on, the angelfish. I was going to get rid of the 1 female angelfish right here, but I just couldn't bring it to, I just couldn't do it. I wanted to try to net her, and her little buddy came to the rescue. They're a pair, and they're a pair over here, and then this little oddball veil tail. But I couldn't break them up. I really don't care for her, but I couldn't break them up. I like the males, the nuchal hump too much, or whatever, his forehead, I like it too much to get rid of him, so. That's this tank. The 1 Raphael catfish did pass away, and so did the 1 golden dojo loach. I don't know what happened to the golden dojo loach. I believe it was attacked by the catfish, the African featherfin centrodontis catfish. And then the Raphael, I know, was attacked by the African featherfin. I watched it and didn't think much of it because it was just like a little I don't know how to explain it. Like he just like sucked on him a little bit. Like it wasn't like. It was aggressive, but like it wasn't like something I thought would kill him. So I went to bed, woke up next morning, and overnight they must have fought it out or something because the Raphael was upside down dead. So there is just the 1 catfish and the 1 dojo loach in here now. I call him a long boy. There's the 5 angelfish and the 4 koi, I believe, and that should be everything. Yeah. Overstocked, obviously. Koi get way too big for this tank. They need a absolutely massive tank because they get massive size. Their adult length is the length of this tank. So this is not a representation of what a koi tank should be, or even an angelfish tank. Technically, the angelfish would need more space too. This is a as temporary as possible scenario for the koi. I want to have a large tank for them, a large cold water tank for them with just koi in it. But that's going to be at least a year into the future from now, because at this place I'm currently at, it's not feasible to have a larger tank than this 45 gallon because of it being on the 2nd story. It's just too much. It's too much weight, too heavy to carry, too hard to maneuver. It just for the next year, it's not going to be possible to get a bigger tank than this. But after that, as soon as I am on a 1st floor or something different, this will become a much larger tank in the future. Hopefully somewhere in the 6-foot range. I'm not sure what the gallons will be, but hopefully at least 6 foot. And yeah, so it'll be a lot better for the fish, koi, dojo loach, whoever's still around at the time. But this is the current stocking of the fish I have. I know the 29 gallon didn't run down the fish and everything. I've done in previous videos. Just know the fish I took out are the only fish that are changed in that tank. So if you know the previous stocking, then you know what should be left. This tank has quite a big difference. It went from fake plants to these live plants. These are the ones I pulled from the 29 gallon to put in this 45, and it looks pretty bare, but I do enjoy this a lot more. I think the koi and angelfish look a lot better against live plants versus those fake plastic plants. But yeah, so that's all that's going on with these guys. I hope this was a good rundown for what's going on, and I didn't talk too obnoxiously fast or mess up my statements too much. But yeah, so this is going to be the small guy tank, smaller guys. Ideally, convict cichlids really shouldn't be mixed in with these fish and live plants, but it is what it is. So far, I've noticed no issues. These guys, there's nothing wrong with them. I just feel like they're just not the right fit for this tank. So that's why they're going away, because I don't want them in the 45 gallon either, because that'll just be way too many fish in there. I want that one as limited stock as possible, because it's already overstocked to the max to begin with. So thanks for watching. This is just a quick update for future reference for me to look back on, or forever who enjoys watching to watch. Thanks for watching.